Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Gun. Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
58, right there. On the ball.
Here's a quick throw to Thielen. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Well, they completed the pass but lost yardage, so they'll decline the penalty.
Perfect play for them, isn't it? Who needs a penalty when you try and throw the ball, you don't even get it downfield, and they go ahead and snuff out the play. They'll take that as a result.
So 3rd down, and defensively the Rams have added 2 extra DBs.
Yellow. 26 Mike. 26 Mike. We got it.
Hey, orbit. Gun.
26 Mike. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. 26
Throwing his Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Now Natson. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10.
At their own 24-yard line.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, where they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, if you bring your tight end over there. Either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to rumble.
Come on. 180.
Double dog. That's the way.
Yes, sir. Hey, shoot.
Who that? Check 55 to mine. Check.
From just shy of midfield, Goff. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 28.
Hold on.
And Woods has it complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, echo.
Now on 2nd and 13. Goff. And that's complete to Cooks. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 13-yard line.
Merlin.
55.
We go. 76.
Hey, check right. Watch 55.
Hey, seam 6. Deep 6.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He gets it to Gurley. Complete. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a second down. Quickly from Goff to Kupp. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. From 4 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, receiver. 26. Hey, wahoo.
To throw, Cousins. This one taken in by Olabisi Johnson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Jahad, what are you?
Against the mic. Guys, it's game situation.
Gun. Through.
58, come on. 58.
Cousins on 3rd and 2. And he's able to find Diggs. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs, 67 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And they got the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
At the 26-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on Ringo. Tight ends on Ringo. 11.
17.
from the gun. Here's gone. And that one's complete to Gurley. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. These two teams all tied after one. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Goff. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike, 58, right there.
I'm coming for you. You mine. Black. 58.
Cousins. He finds his man Johnson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Let's go, D. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. You got
Gun.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Now on 2nd and 13. Cousins. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Now, that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And Diggs has it. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A. 14. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Here we go. Here we go.
Reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no, switch the mic right here. We go Mike 40, Mike 40.
Now Goff on first down. He gets it to Cooks. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Goff now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on. Check. Hey, fine. Hey, Alpha.
Mike 40.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
Here we go. Check him off. Check the call.
Again, Goff. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Squeeze.
Hey, Shell.
Check four.
Go, 12, let's go.
Play.
To the air again, Goff. It's caught left side by Cooks. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Well, you won.
Three down. Hey, check. 3 down.
From the red zone now, Goff. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee there to make the grab. And the Rams have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Watch the air.
Left 50. Pilot, 64, weak.
Hot. Check nickel. Chance. He's crashing. He's checking.
Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Hey, Foxtrot.
Cousins now. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the 1st half.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
You got nothing there. You got nothing.
John,
Wide motion.
listen to me.
58 to Mike.
Go ahead.
58 to Mike.
Cousins. That went into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Hey, Delta.
First down.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. I know he ain't got it. 55 is my guy. 55.
Tiger.
It's a party now.
Hey, Haywood.
Check right. Watching your five. Let's go.
Now a first down throw. Gone. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. 7 yards on the play. And it'll be a second down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At their 48-yard line.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who you know. and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
On first down, it's gone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
That's it, baby. We got work.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go again. Here we go again.
Gone. Well, that'll be caught by Kupp. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Goff now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now it's gone. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s. So a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. Goff throwing again. He's going to air it out deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Hey, Orville.
Here we go again. Mike 54. Mike 54.
76, tell him. 76. 76. Hey, kill.
Throwing again is gone. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon as his guys are able to regain the lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory is a little too long there.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On 2nd and 9, Cousins into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Here goes tonight. Like 20.
Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On 2nd and 12, Goff nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kentrell Brothers just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the twist! Watch the twist! Check 37! Check 37! Check!
3rd and long. It's gone. This pass complete to Reynolds. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Single receiver. Hey, you're
More now.
Single receiver. Check. 40's mine. 40's a mine. 5. Quick.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Watch left. It's just me and you.
Hey, let go.
Mike's 40.
Man, we're close. Louis. Buzz.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Let him know.
Hey, 76. Hey, Steve 6. 2 for 1.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Defense wins championships, baby.
There's Goff. Well, he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Cousins nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
Hey, wahoo! Gun! You ain't got nothing!
3rd and long for Cousins. He'll hit his running back, Amir Abdullah. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Let's get off the field.
Go, go.
26 Mike. I got you. I got you. 26
Now Cousins on 4th down. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Here's Cousins. He completes it to Abdullah. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
What? 120!
54 Mike. I'm coming. I'm coming.
2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Let's get the ball.
After the interception, here's Goff. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. They run it again with Cook. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
It's now 3rd and 15.
Wide.
58 to Mike.
Throwing, Cousins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Gun. Hey, we're good. I'm on.
Cousins to throw for it on fourth. And that is incomplete. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Look, 180.
Man, that's trash.
Check. Kill.
Check 52. Watch twist.
17.
Check the back.
On first down, it's Gurley. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. Shamar Stephen there on the tackle. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Check safety.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we get to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Now Cousins. Oh, he almost had the rare interception. The big fella couldn't hang on, though. Incomplete. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Cousins on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald with a sack. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Now Cousins. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down. 3rd and short yardage, Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, high 7.
Go 58 to the mic. Come on. Zebra. 58.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
We go tonight. 20. Hard ball.
54. Hey, watch the slant.
54 is Mike. Hey, Alpha.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Y'all not ready.
Mike spot 4.
It's coming this way. Here we go.
Goff going to throw it. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the... And this is caught. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Goff. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. To throw is Goff. And he's going to go down again.
That's what I'm talking about.
So the L.A. Rams were the victory here, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. from Minneapolis. So long, everybody.